So we're going to factor sum and difference of cubes. Before we were dealing with squares, now we're dealing with cubes. So do you see right here how this has some cubes going on? And we're going to do a sum of two cubes. Right here is a sum of two cubes. And we're also going to do a difference, which is a subtraction of two cubes. And this is the formula to do it. You have to kind of just memorize it. You can't figure it out on your own, but it's best just to memorize it. They're very, very similar, two formulas. If you start with the plus, you have a plus here and a minus here. If you start with the minus, you have a minus here and a plus here. Otherwise, they're very, very similar structures. So the first thing you have to do is think of what is your A and what is your B. That makes two cubes. So for the first one, hopefully you can see you have something cubed plus something cubed. And hopefully you can see the first one is h, that's your A, and this is 5 cubed, which is your B. So if I want to write the answer to this, the factored form, we take A plus B, which would be A plus 5, sorry, h plus 5. Then we take A squared, which would be h squared, minus. Then we multiply A times B, which would be 5h. And then we add b squared, which would be 5 squared, which is 25. And we are done with that one. You just follow the formula, plug things in where they belong. So let's do the same thing for this. We just have to first find what A and B are. So we first need to think, what are the cubes? This is a difference of cubes. So what cube gives you 8? It's 2, so that's 2w. And what cube gives you 1? That's 1. So that's your A, and that's your B. So if I want to factor this, we simply use the formula, A minus B. So 2w is A, and B is 1. So that's A minus B. Now we do A squared. Be careful here. A squared. This is A, so when we square it, A times A, 2w times 2w, be very careful, it's a common mistake, is actually 4w squared. All right, then we do A times B, so 2w times 1 is simply 2w. Then lastly, we do the 1, B, which is 1. 1 squared is 1. And we're done. Once you memorize the formulas and spot your A's and B's, it's a pretty easy process.